What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with old nasty recap, honey, of Married to Medicine. This is season 8, episode 5. I love Married to Medicine because they actually be having some real juicy storylines. Okay, we got the issues that's going on between Scott and Contessa. We got, it was a few parts where Damon and Heavenly had me cracking up, honey, because they get to talking about their little stint at counseling, and Damon got to saying how it didn't really work for them. That was so funny to me. We got Eugene, honey, on the grill, okay, on his off day. Toya, can you cook for one damn day? Let that man rest. Eugene is that dude. I see why Toya is with him. He works hard and he cook too. Okay, ain't nothing like a man that can cook. Okay, shit, because Miss Robinson can eat. All right, so I was just looking at all of that. That was just crazy to me. But yeah, let's get off into it, honey. We also, honey, have, the tension between Jackie and Simone. So let's get to that first. We see Heavenly get together with Dr. Jackie and basically lets her know, hey, I feel like you need to be the one to reach out with Simone because this beef between you all will last forever. We know Simone is not going to be, mature and come at you first and try to make things work with you. I think Jackie is tired of her friendship with Simone and how one-sided it is. I remember when I had a best friend, I was sick of always being the person to apologize first and work things out. I know in every relationship you have to compromise, but I just feel like Jackie is sick of that shit, so she ends up reaching out to Simone and says, hey, friend, we need to get together. And Simone is all awkward, like, friend, okay. Yeah, I guess we do need to get together and talk. And Simone is like, well, I don't want to get your hopes up if you are, thinking we're going to have a certain outcome and it don't turn out the way you think it is. I'm like, bitch, why are you being so negative, Simone? Dang, the lady said she just want to talk, and it was hard enough for Jackie to approach her first, to have the conversation. So I don't know, you guys. I'm not really with Heavenly in this whole Jackie should be the bigger person. I think that is weighing, Jackie down in her relationship with Simone. She's sick of it, but, she ends up swallowing her pride and doing it. But, I didn't like Simone's response to Jackie. How did y'all feel about that? I'm like, girl, just be positive. Y'all been friends for over 20-something years. You basically should be reaching out to her. You're the one that's jealous of Jackie and Heavenly's newfound relationship. I think she hates that they're friends. They have their own YouTube channel together. She's jealous of that. Okay, we saw all of this play out, you guys, on the last reunion when she got to talking to Andy saying, oh, well, would you choose Heavenly to be your best friend over me? And because Andy was like, why Jackie ain't in, in y'all dressing room? Why she ain't in here with you? And Simone got into her little petty stuff. I'm just like, Simone, you too old. Okay, you too old to be acting like that, lady. All right. So hopefully, they can, work out their friendship, you guys. I really do love Jackie and Simone together. I think I like them together more than I do separate. Seems like separately, I just cannot stand Simone, her attitude. And she's a flip-flop. I'm just not feeling her. Child, next we got Karen and Anila, honey. They are not seeing eye to eye on them building, their dream house. Anila has certain needs. She wants certain things to be done in the house. Karen is just like, child, this is just costing us, too much money. I don't see these two staying together that that long. Okay, for some reason, I just don't see it. Kieran does not like Anila's mother. Anila's mother just complains so much and she's always negative, so I think he kind of getting sick of Anila. He just like, girl, we got to scale back on this budget. We spending way too much money on this house. She's getting frustrated with him. Okay, so next we got Eugene and Toya. Eugene wants a shot of testosterone, honey, okay? Because he feels like, as men get older, some of them lose their testosterone. I thought this was interesting because a lot of people, especially on social media, honey, they always saying how Toya runs that house and she's the man of the house and she be running Eugene and she make him buy all this expensive stuff for her. So I just thought all of this was just very, very interesting, honey. Okay. Eugene says when he doesn't have the shot, his energy is low and he doesn't think about sex as much. And then Toya says, if at all. I like Toya and Eugene together as a couple. I do think they have a beautiful family. I do feel like they kind of balance each other out, but I am just looking at their marriage long term, and I don't know if I see them staying together. I could see Toya getting bored with him, like Toya wanting like a roughneck or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't wish that on them, though. I would like to, see them stay together, but I don't know, you guys. There's something missing, when I see Eugene and Toya. But I like that Eugene is down to take the testosterone. He's not one of these black men that's saying, well, man, if I gotta take a testosterone shot, that mean I ain't a real man. And, he ain't all cocky and arrogant like that. He is a doctor. He understands these things. So I don't know. But then again, though, now that I'm looking at their relationship, it may be hard for Toya to get rid of Eugene because, honey, this man is a hard worker and he cooks, honey. You don't want to get rid of, no damn man that could cook. Okay, that's just something that's really big. Okay, and Eugene could cook good too, honey. All right. Okay, so next we see Dr. Heavenly at her dentist's office, and her son is shadowing her. I thought it was funny. She calls him Buddy. I'm like, damn, you call him Buddy the same way you call Damon Buddy. She calls him Buddy and Daddy, all of that. Okay, that's a little weird, Heavenly, but you still my girl. She's helping a young lady that was peacefully protesting. I believe the girl's name is Miracle, and she had got her teeth knocked out by the police. So she's going to help to fix her smile. And she also was telling her son, she was like, well, this the type of woman you want, like a Michelle Obama type, somebody that's educated, somebody that's about something. I was like, Heavenly, you try to hook your son up with this girl. But I feel Heavenly, though, she don't want, and is this the son that she's like worried about? Remember that other son, honey? He fine, honey. That was all right, honey. Okay. I forgot. Zachary, that's his name. Is this guy's name Damon Jr.? I believe it is, but yeah, I just thought that it was funny. She was trying to hook him up with her. I think Heavenly is nervous he's gonna end up with like a ghetto girl, because I heard her talking about him before, and she was saying how he always playing all that loud ass ghetto rap music and all of that. But that's cute, though, that Damon Jr. is following Honey in his mother's footsteps. That's cute. So next we got Simone and Cecil and both of their sons. The one son, he's going to be going off to college. I guess he's going to be playing basketball. Michael is the son's name that's going to be leaving for college. They pretty much drive him down there. Well, actually, they are in separate cars. The two sons are driving, and then you got Simone and Cecil, they're driving. They end up stopping to get a bite to eat. I thought it was cute that the older brother was kind of sharing, some words of wisdom with his younger brother, basically letting him know that, college is not easy. I wasn't specific enough with my goals. That's why I've been going through all the trial and error, in my college life. So, and I think Miles, is kind of like at this point, he's taking a break from school and he's just working full time. So, I like what Cecil said. Cecil said all paths in life are not a straight line. Not everybody is like your mother, where they know they want to be a doctor, when they are 5 years old. Because some people are like that. They know what they want to do with their life. And I was one of those ones too, where I thought I knew what I wanted to do, but it kept changing and you get all confused like, well, damn, this is not how I thought my life would be, So, I understood, where Miles was coming from, where Cecil was coming from. Simone, she loves her baby boy. You could really tell those two look alike. I think Miles and Cecil are like twins. And then you got Simone and Michael. They look alike and they act alike. So, she just lets him know she loves him. She's proud of him. And, we're here for anything that you need, but stay focused. And all we want for you and for the both of you is just to be successful. So I thought it was a nice family outing. But yeah, Simone, honey, was sad when that boy, had to leave, and then they had to leave and go back home. And, it was sad because you don't see Simone getting emotional like that really on this show. She always, very passionate and arguing and yelling. But, her son is leaving for school, and, we saw the softer side, honey, of Simone. So we got Toya and Eugene. They are trying to have this pool party, where Toya, she invites Anila and I was gonna call her Lisa Nicole Carson, but that lady Lisa Nicole, I think that's her name. Her and her annoying ass husband Darren, he wasn't on here. I'm like, why you bring this heifer back to the show, Toya? You always desperate for friends. You always bringing somebody out of the crack of your ass. I thought it was crazy. Did y'all see the part where Simone was there and her hair fell off in the pool? I thought that was funny. They're outside drinking, Eugene on the grill. I'm like, damn, Toya, you got it made. And still don't be treating that man right, honey, okay? Eugene is a good one, okay? But, Toya says that people, drove Lisa Nicole off. Lisa Nicole Cloud, is that her damn name? I couldn't stand her ass, still don't like her. Toya, you's a fake bitch, because I saw you in an interview saying you ain't the reason why Lisa came back to the show, but yet, bitch, she's at your house, okay? This is why I can't really completely go up for Toya, you guys, because she flip-flops too much. Oh, flippity-flop. We also had Toya's friend, Carrie Wells. She claims she's so nice. I remember she was messy as hell, too. We saw some old clips of Heavenly cussing out Lisa Nicole. And then we saw... who else did we see? Oh, yeah, we saw the fight that happened between Lisa Nicole and Quad. Y'all remember where Lisa Nicole threw a drink in Quad's face? Quad, I'm still mad at you for not whooping her ass, okay? You'll never let no woman throw no drink up in your face like that, okay? No ma'am. But yeah, back to that part where Toya was saying that people chased out Lisa Nicole. I think she was talking about Quad. No, Toya, you was a part of it too. Let me say this with this show. None of y'all like this lady. You like her now, Toya, because you're not getting along really, with the people on here. The only person you really cool with is Anila. Simone is only dealing with you because she got issues with Jackie. Soon as her and Jackie work their stuff out, she gonna be right back on Jackie's team, okay, against you. I never felt like Toya was a real friend to Mariah. Toya is just sketchy to me with her friendships on this show. I wouldn't trust her, okay? Y'all remember when Toya called Lisa Nicole's husband gay, with your gay ass husband. Y'all remember that shit? And Andy made her ass apologize at the reunion. So, girl, they didn't chase Quad and Heavily. They didn't chase Lisa Nicole out because that's a little narrative that Toya is trying to paint. You didn't like her ass either. None of y'all did. Okay? Simone, you either. None of y'all really liked her because she was a lying ass bitch. Did y'all forget who y'all was dealing with? Like, make it make sense. Child, I'm here for the oysters, honey, that, Eugene had on that grill. I'm like, yes, daddy. I see why Toya, honey, is with Eugene, honey. Okay. But I still stand by what I say, honey. I think Toya be, wanting something. Is she from Detroit? Yeah, she wants something a little bit rougher. I had a little Detroit boyfriend, honey. He always was into something. You will never get bored with somebody from Detroit, honey. Okay. Toya is full of shit when she gets to talking about her and Simone had a threesome and Simone was so freaky, and Eugene, he comments on it, in their confessional. He didn't really want to hear that shit. Toya be pulling shit out of her ass, okay? Ciao, bye. So next, honey, we see Scott, Eugene, and Damon. They all get together at Scott's practice that him and Contessa are, still working on. They still have a lot of work and renovations to do on the property, but Scott invites them there to help put up, a TV. Eugene is very skilled, in that area, honey. So he gets to helping with that. Then they get to mentioning, how is it going to be for Scott and Contessa to work together? Scott says, I don't even think they're going to be there at the same time, and they're both going to work part-time. Eugene and Toya, they comment in their confessional about them working together. Eugene says it's a no. Toya says, Eugene is just afraid I'm going to run the hell out of whatever office, honey, we have to work in together, honey. Heavenly was like, yeah, daddy, he don't want to work with me because he know I'm the boss. I'm the boss at my place and at his practice too. And daddy was like, no, you're not. I was cracking up. I got my life. Heavenly is a fool. It's so funny watching her and Damon interact with each other. Okay, so next we see Contessa at the same time. She's talking, I believe, with Scott's niece about their relationship and how their marriage has been the same for 10 years. I'm just going to put it out here like this. I don't see their marriage lasting. I don't, you guys. And I know y'all like, bitch, you ain't no psychic. You can't tell the future. You don't know, what's going to happen in a relationship. They don't seem compatible. Scott does not seem excited about the new practice. He doesn't seem, it seems like he's just doing it for Contessa. They don't seem, how Candy and Todd are both excited about all the businesses that they start together. They're very supportive of each other. There's a friendship there. I do not get that when I look at Scott and Contessa. They are like night and day. Scott gets to telling Damon, she's a superwoman, and I kind of don't know how to handle that. I don't know how to maneuver around that. And Damon was like, you just got to let her be her. I let Heavenly be Heavenly. I know I can't control her because if I ever try, she would resent me. And the same thing with you and Contessa. Scott also mentioned why he stopped counseling, and Damon had mentioned, I stopped our counseling as well because I felt like the therapist was only accommodating everything that she was saying and wasn't really listening to me. Heavenly, it was so funny in the confessional, was like, no, Damon just think he know every damn thing and he a doctor and he don't want to listen to nobody. And, you know, it was just so funny how she said all of that. But I just feel, and even with Damon and Heavenly, even though they're so different, right, you can tell that they both want to be in their marriage. They both, for the most part, seem happy. You can see the connection. I just do not see it, you guys, with Scott and Contessa. I saw a connection when I first was introduced to them, and now not so much. Because even Contessa mentioned Scott is very traditional and he thinks she should just be happy with being a mother. And that's not in the, you know, that's just not how things are at all right now. You know, women are super women. We're mothers. Some of us are authors and actresses, and like we do so many different things. So I can totally relate to Contessa, and, you know, you're with this man that just wants to put you in this box. And, you know, I just feel like if Scott continues to do that, he's going to push Contessa away. Contessa, from what she said on the show and in this interview that I saw her on, she says, you know, well, I just guess I got to settle for the fact that things are rocky between us. And I think I heard her say, we got to work it out anyways. You know, we're married. But Contessa, it's all about if you can work it out. You guys just seem so off. You guys just, I don't know if it's going to take them like splitting up, you guys, for Scott to kind of come around and, you know, be a part of the marriage in the right way. But to me, you guys, he seems very much so over it. I think Contessa really does love him, but I think that she feels some resentment from him, like he's limiting her and her potential and, you know, all the things she wants to accomplish in life. So Contessa wants Scott's niece and her girlfriend, I guess, to, you know, do some exercises with them and help get them, you know, on the right path. But I just feel like Contessa ain't really nothing nobody can do. It's up to you and Scott. And the question, you know, you need to ask yourself is, you know, is this relationship really right for me? Is he the right partner for me? It just seems like, you guys, they are not partnered with the right people. Scott may just be happy. Hear me out, because I know some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth. Scott just may be happier with somebody that, you know, wants to be a mom. And there's nothing wrong with that. Somebody just want to be a mother. Somebody that's not as goal-oriented as Contessa. Because I'm not going to lie, Contessa be all over the place. She be wanting to do this. She be wanting to do that. She was complaining in the episode. And I'm like, Contessa, though, you know, you are the one that decided to start this big practice. You know, you are very goal-oriented, you know. So, yeah, you guys, it's just going to be interesting to watch their relationship play out. You know, it's just going to be very interesting. I hope it all works out for them. They got, 3 kids together? Yeah, I think they only got 3, but, you know, like I said, I hope they work it out. But if not, you guys just may need to part, because, you know, they just seem too different. You got the cheating rumors out there. I saw Contessa on the interview say, I'm not going to say whether he's cheated or not. I don't know what a man would do. I don't know what Scott is doing, honestly. You know, he says he's at work, and so I don't know. Some stuff is going to happen on this show. We'll talk about it more then, but I just feel like they are not a good pair, you know, anymore. Maybe they was at one point, but I just think they are just way, you know, too different. And sometimes that happens, you know, in relationships. You grow apart. You know, one person may want to live a certain way. You may want to live another way. So I don't know. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the episode and my recap. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Honey, I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.